point we was like, people like, you can't do such and such. We be like, nah, we'll figure it
Like,
out.
no, we gonna find a way. We gonna find a way around that.
Like, we so used to that shit, we gonna figure it out. What's good, man? We like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. What's going on?
That is
bro?
one thing I will say about all space. We refuse to take no for a lot of answers when it comes to technology. And really keep it a buck. Like, there's stuff we can do over here, but there's so much more we can chat just because of script. It's changing over here with TypeScript, but there's like a lot more stuff for like the business that we have in place over in VR chat. Yeah, if we had that, that would make the life so much.
That would make it shit a lot better, but you still got to deal with the capacity limit though. So you have to get creative with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck it. We pull the trigger. Let's get it right. Cheers, bro. It's good, bro. But yeah, bro. Fire.
Oh yeah. That was crazy. You be in the
You got,
instance,
like,
you sit in the
400
same
people.
seat, somebody's in another instance in that same seat. That shit should be crazy.
You could legit have like 400 people. You have like 4 or 5 different instances. Yep. And they're all watching your show, bro.
Yeah, whoever was marked as the host, they would show up in every world. So
Man, all space was before
it's like
its
Club
time,
Premiere,
bro.
like it'd be 3 or 4 sessions of Club Premiere. And we here to host it all of them. All right, I just popped up live
All
on.
space was way before its
We
time.
live on.
It feel like it's been so much longer. It's like that shit ain't good, man. This virtual reality shit. It's speed, yo. It feels like we ain't had all space in probably like 5 years, bro. Like it seems like it's been going for so long, bro. But it's only been 2 years. Like we kind of like that shit is crazy. And so much shit happening to it, yo. Facts. Slow this shit down. This shit is speeding shit up. VR shit. A week in VR is like a month.
Give me one quick second. Let me see who all is here. I can see how much space we got to bring somebody else in. That's the biggest concern over here. Biggest issue with the fact that no, we still good. I know we're not even close. We have 14. We're gonna have to invite her like right around 8. She already has a meeting going on. Cyber Shade, we can't invite her until 9. So it'll be her and MC Shannon. Or like 8:55, so we can. So yeah, in advance, thank everybody for being a part of this.
In the metaverse.
Oh, and do me a favor, y'all. Be careful. You see this over here? If you hit this teleport area, it's going to take you back to where Kawan is now. So.
It's the second seed, the second joint. You know what I mean? Talk of the town. You know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the time. The panelists, let's go ahead. If you're on this first panel, let's go ahead and start getting you up on stage. And remember, once you hit the stage, FYI, just whatever you say, it is on the live feed going out to Twitch and YouTube. So don't talk about me too bad. Well, actually, you can. But here, let me show y'all.
Let me see. DJ Marcus, man, this motherfucker always got me on. Go right up there. Star Wow. Oh, what a go, man. You said on Twitch. We about to go viral.
then stage over here. Yep, D already found.
Here we go, man.
Take this.
What's the word? Which are we all going? All right. Okay. Nobody want that first chair. Don't nobody want to never pick the first chair.
You can go over there, boo. Go ahead. Yeah, that's all you doing.
What up, Kenpachi?
Nah, bro. Listen, man.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Chilling.
What's going on, YouTube, Twitch? Welcome back,
Tink,
to the second annual Metaverse Music Conference. It's going down tonight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little preview. You know what I'm saying? We ain't starting yet. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. Got Mike Lowry in the building, DL Cordero, Kawan Kapachi in the building. Huh? Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You got like weird toes. They're all.
I'm high as shit right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh wait, it's only when I move.
Always, every day, Mike.
It's offending you.
Like?
Every day,
Be
dog.
quiet right now,
Just
but
on
I will
shoes.
be with you, gentlemen.
It's cool, man.
Shortly.
I'm pretty sure we all
It's
all vibing,
because
right?
we have no
Yeah,
fear.
chilling, bro. Yeah, man.
Skin.
The Metaverse Music
I had to
Conference.
take one of those high naps. Like, damn. I just had to watch a movie earlier. Shorty wanted me to watch Pineapple Express. And I had
Pineapple
Pineapple
Express is crazy.
Express. So I watched it, then I was smoking. So yeah, I had to take a nap like right after
That's
this.
funny. You said you had to watch it once you got it.
Mhm.
So I gotta watch Pineapple.
Yeah, Pineapple Express is one of them ones. Cross
This shit is hilarious. Red ass tripped me out. That nigga could not die. Like,
My shit
Shit,
drifted like a
right.
motherfucker.
Red could not die, bro. He
Yeah,
got shot
Red
like
could
8
not
You're
times.
supposed to be on stage, right? So come with me. I'll show you where to go.
My shit drifted.
Come over. I'll show you where to go.
Hey, Faye.
Fade Game, what's up, man? I
So
see
what, you
you.
run through
Shout out to
tonight?
Fade Game, bro.
No, this is it.
Fade Game in the building. Rex exec in the building.
Oh yeah, DJ's on Friday though, I think. Right? Oh
Yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
Yo. What up, gang?
Yo,
What's
Yo,
happening?
Fade.
What's happening?
Yo.
That boy.
Hey, check your Oculus message.
What that shit say? All right, well, I'm reading shit. Yo, what up?
What's
Peace
up,
and
brother?
love.
What's going on?
You send me some, Mike?
What's up?
It's a group
good
message.
with you, bro?
What's the word,
What's
buddy?
good,
My God.
Capricorn?
Peace
Welcome
and
in.
love.
Hey, really quick, I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask that
peace
going
and love.
forward,
What's going
and it's all
on?
good for Cap to be here. We would have sent that
Brian,
invite
how you feeling?
anyway.
How you feeling?
Don't send any
Peace and
invites
love.
yet,
What's good
because we
with
want to
you,
make
bro?
sure we get everybody in the world that we need to be on the panels.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know how we got to do with the capacity over here. Once we hit VR chat, we know we don't have that same issue. So
Welcome back to the world's first spelling bee. First up, we got Kawan, we got Patchy.
What's up? What's up?
How are you doing?
Listen, you ready for your first word?
For the who? For the what?
We turned this shit to a spelling bee. Let's get it.
Right.
Listen,
Oh, all right, yeah. What the word?
It's
what is
the
it?
Mississippi.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute.
let's get it. Mississippi.
SSI.
Now you gotta spell it
Mississippi,
like
as
you
in
gotta spell it the urban way.
motherfuckers in Mississippi be on some hood shit. Or am I a crooked letter?
Am I a cricket letter?
Right.
Am I a crooked letter?
Yeah, do the cricket letters.
What are you
Sit
talking
down.
about?
Yeah.
Mississippi. And my
Yeah, we live. We can't. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we gonna
I'm
clean it
surprised
up.
I know how
We
to
gonna
spell
go
that
urban
though.
way.
You just caught me with a go.
Yeah, that's how you spell Mississippi.
No, it's MISSISSI.
I used to. I hear you out to cry. I spell Mississippi. Nobody knows how to spell that shit for real.
You know.
Canadians trying to replace the letters of the alphabet.
If you don't say
Yeah,
crooked letter, you don't know how to spell
If
Mississippi.
you don't say crooked letter. Humpback.
Somebody
Right.
Google
I
that.
used
Who
to hear
came
that
up with
shit
that?
so
Who
much,
came up
bro.
with
I'll
the
bet
crooked
you
letter?
somebody in
bro?
Mississippi.
Yeah, from Mississippi.
That
Like,
come
that
from-
shit so
That come
fucking
from
much, bro.
Chuckalisa.
Like, oh my
You know
God.
where
It's
the fuck
harder-
it came from?
It's harder to say crooked letter than S.
Like,
It's more syllables, bro.
Right. Why I'ma
What's
say-
going on?
Why I'ma say crooked letter when I could just say S?
Say S, bro. Come on, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Listen,
Crooked letter.
So people
yeah. Let's replace S with crooked letter. That's what we doing.
And what's humpback? Why is
I
it a
guess that's
humpback?
like I guess they got
Wouldn't
a
it
hump
be?
on the back.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
but
Right,
when they
like who would
but
think
the
of that?
hump
Like,
on the front of it. The hump on the front of it. It ain't on the fucking back of
Hey,
it.
yo. Hump front.
It's a hump front.
It's
a hump front.
These ain't broke out conversations right now. I swear to God.
It's not a
Hey, yo.
hump front. You know, actually, it's kind of like a big rack of titties. Actually, because it's like at the top, so it's not even like it's in the middle. It's probably like some double D's.
Oh shit!
So it's like double D, double D.
Double D.
Yeah,
But
double
you
D,
can't say
double D.
double D
Yeah.
when
Much
it's
as we're
Now
enjoying
you
ourselves,
you
please
confuse us.
remember, this is going out on Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, I do know it's live, right?
I knew that
Talking
was
about
coming.
lettuce.
I'm saying we no cursing. You don't want
I mean,
to clean it up.
No,
You-
he just told
You
y'all
put a
that.
lot of people up here that's weirdos though.
I didn't know that.
Shit, shout
I
out
see
to
about 3
Twitch.
of them right now.
He is
They
alive
fucked up.
right
What
now.
Kendrick Lamar say?
You
He
cannot
said
be
you troll.
cursing, Boo Vegas.
Oh, we can't curse. Ain't no cursing.
No.
No. I'm gonna keep it about. Listen, everybody, listen.
My
If you're gonna
bad.
cuss, it's okay. Just again, remember we're live on Twitch and YouTube. We got a global audience.
Chose the right time, but the wrong guy.
It's the Waffle
Nah, I
House
play- I
version
got
of
you.
the music.
Nah, I got you. My bad. I wasn't. My bad.
Hey, Twitch and YouTube. We are real people. Just know we are real people.
Just know that Twitch and YouTube. We are real people.
Y'all.
We are real people.
Said
And we
we are
can
real
spell
people.
Mississippi.
These are not
can
fake
spell
avatars. These
Mississippi.
are real
Right.
people.
These are real people.
I can turn it to Pinocchio.
It's not NPC. It's not NPC.
Yo, that's
Oh
crazy.
shit!
I was legit about to sit my phone on this.
Man, that's gonna be
little
hard not to
side piece.
curse.
I'm not that guy walking down the street on Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, I might say a curse word, okay, but you know, that's just kind of my character.
Every night.
Word, like, it's definitely
y'all
me
doing?
being me.
Yeah, I might, you know,
That's
I
what
might
y'all
say a
want.
curse
That's what y'all
word. You know,
Y'all want it.
it's PG-13, right? They curse on Marvel movies, right?
Facts.
It's
Yeah,
13.
TV
We
has
keep
changed
PG
a lot, man.
We keep it
Hold up, man.
PG-13.
TV is
A
different.
little bit.
PG-13 is ain't
Bro.
the same. Nah, it ain't.
Bro, they
Yeah, facts.
cursing on Disney
PG-13,
movies
you do
now,
some
bro.
shit
What
on
we
it.
doing?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, what we doing?
Like they should have had a
No, let's get it though. Let's get it. We here at the Metaverse Music Conference. Y'all ready? You know what I'm saying? Number 2. Shout out DJ Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Block Party.
It's really a lot. It's really a lot of people who probably have bad behavior on the stage at one time. What you say?
For sure. This is not a good. This is not a good
We like the
conversation.
class.
Hey, this was not
We
good.
like the
This
class
was
that
not
was
good.
on the wire.
Hold on.
Like, no, he's not.
What is that? What is that y'all talking
Yo,
about?
we Bunny Cove in class.
Bad behavior.
You said
Like, what is that?
I don't know nothing about that.
that was a good
Kinda
conversation. About to be a good. This about to
I'm
be
a
a dope
good guy, man.
conversation.
What you talking about? I'm a good guy. What you talking about?
Yeah, facts. Nah,
I ain't never said that. I just asked what was that.
I'm like, I'm not about to, guys.
Russ, I ain't gonna take it that far.
Hey,
Yo.
this is definitely the kids that skip
Can
high
they
school
see?
class.
Can they see my
for sure.
Pumas on the camera that I had to? Because I had to pay for these things. Look, ooh,
You got the
this is tight,
Pumas?
right?
Oh,
You like
yeah,
it?
you did.
You like it, Master
Ah,
Fee? You
yeah,
like
I
it?
got
You like
those.
it?
Those
You like it? You like it? Yeah. Look.
Nah, let me see.
Huh? $2.99.
They hard. They
Metal
hard.
Foot Locker's finest, boy.
Oh, you got them
Metal
over
Foot
the way?
Locker's finest, boy.
Oh, you got them on Alibaba?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
fucked
yeah.
up.
You like that? You like that?
Hey, the team moves.
It's tight, right? All right.
The team moves is crazy.
I got the things. Don't be hating.
Yo.
If it's just
That's a rival's finest right there, boy.
I don't trust Timu. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't trust that.
Nah, I know I
This
can't.
is totally different.
I don't think I could buy anything from Temu, but I saw some stuff that might be tight
Yeah,
there.
you gotta skip that.
Yeah,
I heard-
seen
I
it.
heard-
It looked cool.
Everybody bought something from Temu before, bro.
Nah,
I know
never bought
everybody in this
nothing from
crowd.
I
Raise
never
your
bought
hands if you
nothing
bought
from
something from
Temu.
Temu in the crowd. Put your hand
Who
up
bought
if you
stuff
bought
from
something from
Temu?
Somebody
Temu.
who did. It's just
Let me
something I
see-
just don't trust. Like I just.
Let me see
don't trust
confetti if y'all
Temu.
bought
You
something
may
from
not
Temu.
bought nothing from
I bought
Timo.
some-
You on gas something from Timo if somebody done gave you some.
But you don't look all right. You don't look at Timo. You don't look at something on Timo like I grab that for
I
real.
mean, I looked at stuff on Temu.
Yeah, on them
Like the
Instagram
Thundercats
ads.
jacket. You've been giving
Their marketing is crazy.
within the last 2 years.
Their marketing is crazy, bro. You see Timo everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
Word up. Word up.
I'm telling you,
That's
they
why
got
we
the
talking about. Shout out to the Timo marketing.
Really
Shout
do.
out. You know what I'm saying? We looking for sponsors. Fuck with us.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
all right. Yeah, talking
I'm
about
saying?
Temu Live. That's crazy.
Nah, we fuck with Timo over here. You know what I'm saying?
We fuck with y'all.
Oh shit. I mean,
My mom's.
I ain't signed
All
up.
the
for
little
that.
get you
Shit,
gadgets
no,
on
exactly.
trying to get that Temu sponsorship.
I'll give me a sweatsuit for Timo. You know what I'm saying? I'll play with me. One time wear type shit.
What up again, everybody? In about 5 minutes or so, we'll be starting everything for the evening with our first panel. I'll be up there to introduce everybody and get everything started. So just in about 5 minutes. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, either way, we appreciate it. Thank you for tapping in. Welcome to the Metaverse.
In the metaverse.
Right.
Your Afro
Welcome
the
to the
name.
metaverse.
Spreading love and peace.
It's a
Just the
wild
claim
place.
thing. You supposed to drop that, boy. You supposed to drop that
Welcome
right
to the
there.
metaverse.
In the metaverse. Yeah.
Yo,
Damn, you right, Bangers. Bad job out of me.
It's all good. We gonna edit it. I got you. We gonna.
It's live.
Post production
It's
gonna be ill. It's the
It's
live.
live.
You know what I mean? You're gonna miss it
It's
on the
live,
live, but the rewatch
But
is
you're
gonna
gonna see
be
it
crazy.
on the rewatch for sure.
Yeah, the rewatch gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Listen, we might even have your Afro come out here and perform for real, like in that metaverse. You heard? Got a crazy spin that she do. Got a crazy spin. You got to see the spin.
Man,
It's
I saw the
unbelievable.
spin. I saw the spin.
Shout out
It's
to
unbelievable.
I saw the spin.
She did this.
I still don't know how she do it.
It's impressive.
Like a superhero. That was
Yeah, you see the bro. She went down on one knee
man on one knee,
one time, bro. Like she was an Avenger. Like that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. I don't know how she did it. Bro.
We dancing.
I don't know how she did it. The avatars don't even bend like that. How she bent, bro. That was crazy. It was crazy. Shout out Yo Afro.
Shout out to Yo Afro.
Bro. Word up. Word up.
Before we even get started, I definitely got to say thank you to all the panelists. Thank you to everybody that's been a part of this. The build that we're in now, I got to say a big shout out to Jordan the Twin. He's the one that built this world. Big shout out to Tink. She texturized and colored this world. I want to thank everybody that's out in the audience. In about a minute, we'll be starting here. But I just want to say a couple quick thank yous. Big up to Here for the Vibes, holding down the streaming in the video. Yeah, that's my bot for y'all who don't know. And big up to our first panel group here for the night. Oh, I got to say big up to Fuchsia. Fuchsia's holding down the security in the front door.
Shout out Fuchsia.
Talk nice to Fuchsia.
Shout out to Fuchsia.
14 in the building.
She will take you down. Taser.
Marine for life. So yeah, I'm serious
Yeah.
about that. Y'all better
She will
talk
take
nice
you
to
down.
her.
She will tackle.
I got to say a special thank you to our panelists, our first group here, Kawan Kampachi,
Yeah.
Boo Bangers, Mike Lowry, DL Cordero, Cosmic Kai, and Tink, you are in the wrong seat. Tink, you are the panelist on that end.
How you don't even know you're supposed to be a panelist? Look at you.
I'm actually
Come
going
on
ahead and show you the
down.
panel letter. I could have sworn I sent, but maybe I didn't. So let me not talk junk. Let me not talk junk because maybe I didn't send it.
I'm gonna give
Won a
her.
brand new car.
I'm gonna give her a B plus because she here.
It's a
Did not.
Kia Sorrento. It's a
I'll
Kia
be giving
Sorrento.
contracts to all of y'all for y'all
You could
behavior.
have got
in
an
the
A
morning.
to be on stage because you got a B plus.
Hey, look.
You was the least in the crowd.
Could have got an A.
So before I go ahead and do this introduction, I just want to tell y'all a couple things about here tonight. So tonight we got two panels that we'll be doing over here. And once those two panels are done, we got something very special. Big shout out to the one and only Rex Exec. Rex Exec is actually going to be doing a workshop here this evening to pretty much introduce some things for augmented reality. Everybody that's in here right now, we're all in headsets, but keep it a buck, the new wave will just be having glasses on. So he'll be talking about some stuff like that, some things that I think the artists will really like here for some future stuff. All right. No further delay. It's time to get this one started. What up, everybody? This is DJ Marcus J, aka Mr. Block Party, and I want to welcome everybody and thank everybody that's here and tuned in, whether you're live in studio or you're live, or I should say watching the live for us. Welcome to the Metaverse Music Conference, Winter 2020, I can't even talk, Winter 2025. This music conference was something that originally we were going to do once a year, but the music scene is ever changing here in the Metaverse, as well as just technology, period. So we decided to do this twice a year. So this is our winter edition. I want to thank our panelists again, and I'm going to thank them and introduce them down the line. First off, in this first chair, we got my brother here, Kawan Kampachi. He is an established hip-hop artist, musician. He's been doing this stuff for years, came into the headset, started tearing stuff up in the headset. Somebody who, from the first time I talked to him, really understood the capacity for reach that we have here on a global level. So I definitely thank you for being a part of that.
Thank you,
Next to him, we got Boo Banger, somebody that I knew going back to Off Space. He is the founder, the creator of the Sampler. If you don't know what that is, it takes place here in the Metaverse. It brings together producers and it brings together artists, whether it's singers, whether it's rappers, whatever the case may be. It's a show. A sample is picked or a song is picked, and the producers actually have to flip that song and make a sample for it. And then it's accompanied by artists who get to perform over that track. So they've been doing big things. I know he said it before, even though he's on some of these platforms, they got their own platform coming. So definitely had to have Boo Bangers in the building. Next to him, the one and only Mike Lowry. I'm not going to say his name like God says it because that would be weird if I were to do that. But big up to Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry is a musician, a singer, does his thing outside the headset as well as inside the headset. Ladies, if you haven't heard this man perform, I don't know what's up with you, but I promise you it's something you want to do. He is also the owner of Pier 11 Gallery in here, where you can actually see artwork and also hear some nice singing performances in there as well. Big up to you. Next to him, we have the one and only D.L. Cordero. This man is phenomenal. I'm going to throw it out there and say this. He actually reminds me a lot of Nas. I'm not going to call him, and I'm not saying that like he's trying to be Nas. I'm just saying as far as his style and the knowledge that he drops in his bars.
Yeah, that's a big
this man here, if you haven't heard him, you need to hear him. And if you haven't heard him, you should know that he is down with MGM, meta-genre music. So we definitely have to have him here. Had to have him be a part of this panel. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Right next to him, we got the one and only Cosmic Kai, Mr. Fred Hemstone himself, Mr. Hippie Love himself. Man puts on phenomenal performances in here, and I'm going to take y'all behind the scene. He was a part of last year's conference. He and I got a chance to chop it up. And he gave me a couple questions as some of the panel points for this year. So big up to you, Cosmic Kai. He also has, and I don't want to say it wrong, but if you're into cannabis and related, the man has a juice, a couple punches and stuff like that. You really should check him out. On the far end, I did mention her name before. We have the one and only Tinker Love 1980. I really don't know what Tink doesn't do here in the Metaverse. She heads up the Zen Royals, artist management, and that's just kind of scratching the surface there. She's a builder. As you see here, again, she is the one that texturized and colorized this here. For anybody that's in the audience there, those panels next to you that tell you what the panel discussions are, Tink did that as well. She's a host of Sisters for Sisters. She holds meditation sessions in here, and that's just scratching the surface. So we decided to bring a wide range of people in here to kind of show you what we do in the Metaverse. So I got to say one more time, big up to all of our panelists and thank you for everything.
Yes,
so let's get into this with no more delay. So panelists, I think my brother may have just stepped in the building. I think that may be Ram Rock. I could be wrong, but he'll be on the panel here a little later. That is Ram Rock. But let's go ahead and get things kicked off. Our first panel discussion will be navigating success, building careers, and managing relationships here in the Metaverse music scene. So let's kick it off with this. what are some recommended ways for artists to start their journey in the metaverse? Because we tell you to come here, but you need to know your first step. So, panelists, whoever wants to go first, feel free.
Well, I would say a good step
Go
is
ahead.
establishing a relationship with, with people, right? That's kind of like first and foremost. Like it don't matter what you do, what kind of talent you bring. If you rub people the wrong way, it's kind of like a moot point. You know what I'm saying? So I would say one of the first things to do is just kind of feel it out, see the vibe, you know what I'm saying, and make friends. That's the easiest, like make friends. And have product for people to listen to. If you want to start music up in here, have it readily available for people. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't want to have to go search your music down. So just stepping into the gate, be cool and let people hear your music. Basically.
Wise words. And I want to remind people too, before the other panelists speak, real quick, as we say, and we can never say it enough, is real people behind these headsets, right? We're not just some computer generated avatars. Right. So the same way you want to move outside the headset, it's probably the same way you want to move in here when it comes to promotion. Who else got something?
Yeah, to piggyback off of what y'all said, man, for sure. Like, be intentional. I know you if you found out about the VR set with not for the music, you know what I'm saying? If you do music or anything, if you found out there's a video game and things of that nature, I would just say once you find out this is the path you want to take, just be intentional with it, and you know what I'm saying, come in here and do business, and you know what I'm saying, not, you know what I mean, just be intentional, you know what I'm saying, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Very intentional, because like, conversations me and you've had, Marcus, about like, coming in here and being on the music scene. And that's one thing I think that a lot of people, when they first get in here, like, you either intentional or you stumble up on it,
Sure.
And I think with either one of them, it's very important, like you said, to surround yourself around the right people, most definitely, and make friends. But you also have to understand too, when you start to do that, it's a process. I see people, they come in, they want to do what you've done in 2 or 3 years.
For sure.
They want to do that.
I think they'll be doing it by tomorrow.
Learn the lay of the land.
Right.
Learn the lay of the
land. You got to know what's going on and who's is who, and just like coming into a city, It's like coming into a city that you've never been in, and I do this, and I've done all I need to do over here, so I come over here with these fresh group of people, and I want to, I need to know who does what.
And not only knowing the people, knowing the technology as well, knowing the things, the capabilities you have in here,
what you can and can't do. Right, what you can and can't do.
You know what I'm saying? And use it to your own ability, you know what I'm saying? And use your creativity to make it whatever you want to make it. You know what I'm saying? Legit do whatever you want to do in here. You know what I'm saying?
Especially as an artist now, because so much work has been done, so if you coming in now, getting with the right, mix of people, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of information and knowledge that you'll have, like, automatically,
For sure. This is the best networking tool you can have right here. From the home, from the couch, from the house.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That was one of the first things I realized about this, man. The potential, the untapped potential for like people. Just like you say, it is real people, right? It's not it's not, like it's a real social setting. And so like everybody in any sort of marketing know word of mouth is gold. You know what I'm saying? That's gold in advertisement.
It's gold.
So you can't really come into this, into this metaverse. Some people just come in and they're assholes. They got right. I've met some really like stupid people here. Mostly beautiful people. But some people come in, and at that point it don't matter what you do or how you do it. Nobody really won't be bothered with you. It's actually real people, and people have feelings, and you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be, people not robots. It's not machines up here. So
that's where the intentional come from. You know what I'm saying? Like if you come in here thinking it's a video game, all right, you might come in here and be on some bull. But if you come in here intentional, you know what I'm saying, and actually talk to the people that you need to talk to and do business the right way, you can actually prosper.
You can go far.
Yeah, because I saw so many people who had to almost kind of like do a redo after they figured it out.
Sure.
To kind of like to establish relationships because they were maybe like trolling and doing certain things, and then once they got in the mix, it's like,
and you'll get banished.
Oh, they ain't really me. They ain't really me.
you
I'm just
get
problem with
banned.
that person right there. Now I need to use that platform. I was playing. I was playing.
Wait.
Word.
I want to chime in. Here's the thing with artists on the outside. You may have certain fame within your city, within the cities next to you, but when you come in here, you're literally entering our world now because we've built a community around each other. So when you come in here, you're not the celebrity that you are out there. We don't want anything from you. Most of the people out there, your marketing team, everybody else, they want to get paid off for what you're doing. But when you come in here, it's like starting all over. You're making these relationships, and the difference between your fans and the people out there, they're not getting your energy. When you come in here, your attitude, your demeanor, all of that, we pick up on that energy because we're not there with you physically. So we have to read the energy that you're giving. So if you come in here on that unhumble, oh, I'm this person because this is who I am in real life, we're going to look at you in the sense of, yeah, but see, here we understand things. Nobody in here goes any further than where they're going without the next person. So when you come in here, you have to have that nice attitude to meet the builders. Because if you have a nasty attitude, I'm not going to introduce you to a great builder that can build you the concert of your dreams because you came off nasty. So you have to understand, a lot of artists, when they come in here, have to understand it's like entering a new planet. You're entering our world. You're the aliens to us. We've built this already. So you have to really come in here humble and understand the process of networking with each other. It's a will that turns in here.
Yeah, that's facts.
I'm gonna say, Tink, I can't agree with you enough. Won't say any names, but I can't tell you how many times there have been people who had larger names, so to say, outside the headset, come in here and literally first day, community's like, I don't know about this person. Nothing negative, but it was just how they came in and moved and presented themselves on day one. So
and then you will make no traction here. You will make no traction at all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is a space that's really social, right? It's about people and the connections you make and the relationships you form with real people. And the advantage that you have in this space that you don't have in the outside in the real world is I could be whoever I am, right? I could walk up to you, I could walk up to anybody else and personally introduce myself, right? And you get to know me as a person. And by the way, look, I'm an artist. I make music. Check it out. You way more inclined to check out my music because now we have like this little small kind of like personal interaction. You know what I'm saying? And it breaks the ice easier than you just walking up to somebody just like randomly on the street. People on the street are not that sociable. And I'm gonna keep it real. Somebody couldn't just walk up to me on the street and just start talking to me. I'm weary of that. I'm like, oh, so it's like a safety in here. Like for real, ain't nobody on this. Like a stranger just walk up to you and start. It's weird, right? But in this space, that's a tangible thing, right? So because you can't do me anything. You can't pull a pistol out and rob me. You can't whatever somebody may be able to do you. So it provides a safer space for you to be social with people. And that's priceless.
That is.
No question. I just want to check something really quick. Kai, are you on mute? Because I don't know if you said anything. I'm just double checking.
Nah, I was about to chime in though.
Okay, no, I saw your hand up, so I just wanted to make sure you weren't saying nothing.
I had my hand up on the. You can't see the counter.
You can't hide.
Exactly. Fred Hempstone. Yeah. It's all good.
Yes, indeed.
I do definitely want to chime in though. Oh shit, you gonna say?
If I go on mute, that's what I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
You go ahead real quick.
Now, all I really want to emphasize is the side of just like being prepared for the opportunities that are here in the metaverse already. Like Tinker was saying, there's a gear that's moving, right? So you kind of want to be prepared with your material or with whatever product that you have, whatever idea that you have. Just kind of have it molded for the most part, to the point to where if somebody comes up to you, if you're in music, this is a music conference. So if you're in music, somebody, one of us or Boo Bangers or something, has an event or something, or Kai has an event, and he's like, yo, you got 3 songs that you could perform? if you don't got the 3 songs, then you can't do anything. Like you just missed out on that. You know what I mean? So
That's exactly right.
preparation,
I swear to
pressure,
God.
yeah, but preparation definitely meets opportunity here in the
That's
metaverse. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like the opportunity is kind of on like hyper speed here, kind of, at least in my experience. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just be prepared for it and just be prepared to move with
Right.
everything. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, me myself, I was years in the music industry before I even knew what a fucking Oculus was. So,
Mm,
like that part of it was just kind of instantaneous for me. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? I didn't need to have,
yep.
I already had
It was
records out.
seamless, right?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So it
Yeah,
was
That's the
just
yeah.
like
hard
It
part.
already put the
basically,
work in.
so
Right,
basically it was just like walking into an open market. Like,
right.
wow, this
That's
is, this is
That, yeah,
this is
right.
yeah.
crazy,
That's
right?
how I
Check
felt.
this out. I'm
Hmm.
finna mix
Yeah.
what you just said with what DL just said. How I met Boo Bangs. I'm chilling with Writer's Pen, and we just going through beats we unproduced, and he looking for producers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Just like
He
that.
pop
Word.
up. Oh, you produced that? I'm gonna holler at you. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, being prepared.
Yeah,
And
for
then, like, of
sure.
course, this is
Yep.
stuff that I already been doing. I introduced people to that part, like literally at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I had been in the metaverse for almost a year and a half. So like people didn't even know I produced. But again, like just peeling back those layers and not coming in like, hey, listen to my beats, listen to my beats.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah,
Facts.
the networking aspect of it is dope, man.
Right.
You can legit come in here and like you were saying, the hyper speed, like everything is fast in here because we can obtain things faster in here. You know what I'm saying? It's we creating it.
With the
You know what I'm
world
saying? Like,
building.
It moved
Yeah.
quick. It really do
yeah,
move quick. Like
you know what I'm
it
saying?
does.
Like think about it. Like in
Absolutely.
real life, we want to do if I want to do a song with Cosmic, DL, Mike, and Kawan, it would take. I would have to send tracks to these guys, have a conversation with them, email. It would be a lot. It would be
Right.
days. It would be, right now, I could send
It's tough.
these guys a song. They can send it back within the night, and we can have it out within the end of the week. You know what I'm
That's how the
saying? Like,
sampler rock, right? You know?
yeah, man, it's dope, man. Just the network is like really a big networking tool for sure.
So you gotta
Yeah,
be ready.
man.
You gotta be ready, most definitely. Be ready.
But
I
I tell
would
you, I do want to
say-
throw something else out there because I don't want to scare anybody necessarily who may not quote unquote be ready. Everybody that you see on this panel right now have already had an involvement in music in some form or fashion, right? They already
Right,
came with
yeah.
that mindset.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say a big shout out to my brother Fade Game. Fade Game was a barber,
Shout out to Faye.
had fun in the metaverse,
Feed
and
game.
decided that he wanted to DJ. Started learning to spin, and now one of the top spinners here in the metaverse, hands down.
Real life.
So I
One
don't
of my
want anybody to
favorite
think
DJs
that
in the
you
metaverse.
don't have that ability.
Shout out to Feed
Yeah,
Game.
you can come in. You can
Shout
come and
out.
get that ability. That's another thing. Like if you don't have any knowledge and you want to be in the music business or you want to be an
You can
artist or
learn a lot
anything,
here.
you could come in here, meet somebody, and they'll teach you. They'll teach you
Tell you,
everything you
bro.
want to learn. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
boy,
you
and
can,
that's
like,
priceless because in the real world, ain't nobody giving you
It's not
no
happening.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
Ain't
nothing.
nobody
like
give you nothing.
gatekeepers. People
Yeah.
like
Nothing.
hold information.
nothing.
Like, right.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll put you on the sampler if you ain't never made a song with a producer that may have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Been
look,
producing for 20
maybe
years.
Grammy
Like,
nominated or won a Grammy.
Right.
You never know.
Like, you never
And you
know.
on the track with 'em.
Let's work. It's all, you just got to
I
come in
say-
ready to work.
You just
ready to learn.
slipping on the
Yeah.
metaverse. So if you ain't on it, you kind of sleeping on it because it's what's up. Like for real.
I know
I
Kai
say
got
if you
some.
coming in
I know
here
Kai got
as an
something to say.
artist on some real, like everything that y'all said, like y'all touched on everything. You know, make sure that you definitely prepared. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you building good relationships. You're not out here doing crazy stuff to where, you know, people looking at you like they don't want to work with you, so on. But more importantly, like you gotta set your foundation. Like, all right, because you know, it's a music conference. You coming in here to do music. Okay. So make sure that you put yourself in those spaces with people, you know what I'm saying, that could, you know, put you where you need to be with the people that's doing the music, you know what I'm saying, or the promoters, you know what I'm saying, that got the clubs where they got artists, you know what I'm saying, so you can network, so on and so forth. Make sure you are making music. Make sure that even if you do get to know the people that could, you know, put you in position, because it's good to know some people in here. There's advantages to, you know, who you know, but you know, don't think that you don't have to put in the footwork. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
work.
because that's how you
You gotta
learn.
work.
You know, you got to get out here. You got to do those open mics. You got to do
Mhm.
those free concerts.
The
You know what I'm
right people
saying?
gonna
You
make
got
you
to
Videos,
work anyway,
man.
though.
And
That's the thing.
it's a
yeah,
lot
Showing
of
them
got to get
roads.
videos.
to it
It's
for
a
real,
lot
for real.
of
You know what I
roads to
mean?
get where you might want to be at
It's
because
not lying, bro.
like when I first came in, I'm gonna tell you, like, shout out to Andrew Money. He used to run the Blackjack World, right? Andrew heard some of my music one time and decided, yo, that shit was dope. I'm gonna play it in my Blackjack World. You don't know how many people
Just like
got
that.
onto my music in here just from that. Then it started carrying out to like the nightclubs. 'Cause at one point in time, it's probably before we had legs, nightclubs was like the thing. Everybody had a nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Right.
I'm gonna say at about 90% of the clubs, they were spinning my music too in the clubs. So it was like, you know, but it was a different kind of time that people was just really starting to do concerts and have studios and all that kind of
That
different things. So it was
that
kind
is
of
a
like
factor.
it happened at the right
The right
time.
time.
Yeah.
But now
That was a
Yeah.
there's
factor for
different
sure.
avenues to that, right? You know what I'm saying? Things
Mm-hmm.
are more established. So like you could walk yourself right into a great situation just by knowing somebody, just by
Yep.
being
Yep.
cool with
All
Yep.
right.
somebody and
Yep.
I
knowing
swear
who,
to
you know,
Yeah.
God. I swear, bro.
Just by
But
being in the
still
right
make
world at the
sure.
right time,
in the
man.
right world at the right time, right?
Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens
Still
to me
make
all the
sure you
time.
put.
It
Oh,
happens
my
to me all
fault.
the
My
time,
fault.
bro. I don't like I just come in just to like kick it, hang out, whatever. Next thing I know, business opportunity. Next thing
Got
I
a
know,
gig. Yeah.
it's a show.
Yep.
Next thing I'm getting
Yeah.
booked for a show. Like
Yo,
it's
Yeah.
just
real
that,
talk.
just like that. It just happens. Just it's just strange like that. Like
Yeah.
that hyperactivity shit that I was saying. Man, it's just weird.
Not literally from day two of me being in this in Horizons. Like that's what it's been. Like it's
Yeah.
yo, I started in the studio, and then I got taken out the studio, got introduced to all these people. I'm in this studio, I'm at this club, so on and so forth. But the reason why you want to still put that footwork in is because when you put the footwork in, people are going to respect it more because they're going to see the growth. They seen everybody
Mhm.
in the studios doing the freestyles. Then you went from the freestyles to the open mics. Now you doing the shows, people booking you, and you putting the work and you
Yeah.
showing the people that you hungry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You showing the people how serious you are. So now people could be serious about you. Like that's important. You
Mhm.
don't want to be the
Mhm.
person that, people seeing as, oh, okay, you just latching on for an easy opportunity.
People
This,
got to
that,
know
and
you for
third.
what you do. They gonna
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, because then
Right.
because when they come down
Yeah.
to like really getting down to it and you don't know how to move because you wasn't putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? You've been so
Mhm.
used to, the handouts that kind of put you at a handicap, you know what I'm saying? When you really got to do
Right.
business for real, you know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Right.
'Cause you
Right.
It's
ain't learn nothing. Like,
consistency.
nah,
You have to be consistent in this
That
space.
part.
You
That
can't
part.
take a
facts.
break. Once you
Mhm.
in it, if you're not in it for the long run, then don't bother. If you're just gonna do
Yeah.
it as a
Hmm.
hobby every once in a blue, do not bother because you
Mhm.
have to be consistent.
Got you.
That means you have to pour your all into it. It's times that you
Mhm.
might have your real life thing going on, work and family. You still got to have some energy to put into what you're trying to build here. That's one of the
Mhm.
things that Medicaid Rupert asks right off the rip as a
Mhm.
strategist. What is your purpose? If you can't answer that question for yourself, you already failed.
Yeah, I
So if
swear
you
to
coming
God.
in here and
Mhm.
you seriously, like if you're coming in here and
Right.
you don't know what your purpose is, hey, I'm coming in here to really brand myself, put my music out there. I want to be known more than just where I am. Well, you're gonna do that because you have people from across the globe in here.
Mhm.
I got friends from
Mhm.
Egypt, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, like,
Straight up.
and you can't be afraid. Like, don't come into this space as an artist and get caught up in the web. Don't come into one app and
Mhm.
You
you
got to
get so
take it
Hmm.
serious,
comfortable
like for real.
with your
Yeah.
friends and you get so comfortable with the parties and it just seems easier because you know everybody. Here's the thing, every platform has its strengths and its weaknesses, but you're not going to know that if you stay stagnant in one place. So if you're going to come in
Yeah.
here and your purpose is to really branch out, then
Right.
literally branch out. Actually
Right.
Right.
do that. Don't just stay in that one bubble because you're only hurting yourself when you do that.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Facts. And
I joke.
also one more thing. The thing about putting that work in and being consistent and so on, that's also important to building your brand because you are building yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you
Mhm.
are your brand. You got to move like a brand. You know what I'm saying? You are your brand, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, like, again, back to what they were saying, like, pay
I
attention to how
jokingly
you
said
move.
something because a lot of people don't
Mhm.
really understand because they see you acting, they see what you're doing, and I was explaining like our February 14th Valentine's Day concert. We planned that out in December, right? And from December to February 14th, anything could have happened to where I could have felt any way on that day. But I still got to get up there and feel like singing love songs.
Well, that's just like IRL,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
That's
Like,
how, that's
you
what
book
it,
a
but that's what
gig,
it is. You got to take
you
it.
know,
That's how
you
you
show
got
up
to
for
take
the
it.
gig, right?
That's how you got to take it though. Like it ain't no like
It's like turning on the
it's just,
switch.
no, I gotta like you know what I'm saying. And that's the thing, even with singing too. Like every time I do that, you know what I'm saying. Like it's not just I'm gonna get up here and just no. I take it every opportunity, each opportunity, every one of them is like an opportunity to entertain somebody, for somebody to hear you, and you know you got to take it.
Absolutely.
It's it.
And you want to
Got
put
you.
your
I'll
best
tell you
foot
what,
forward.
Kawan, I'm gonna let you
Right.
speak on this one, then we're gonna pivot to the next question. But I know you had something you wanted to say.
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, as far as one of the things of connecting people, I don't think just as far as like reach, I don't think there may be two people in this room that's in the same city right now.
Facts.
And just think about that as
Probably
an
facts.
artist. Think about that as an artist, right? You can sit right wherever you at in your own home and reach people, like Tink said, across the globe. Sometimes you in the room with people on different continents from you, like flat out. You know what I'm saying? So there's no other way possible for an artist to reach that many group of different people from different places at one time, other than this platform. At least not that I know
This
of.
is social media on steroids. Big
This is
shout out
social
to John
media on
Robinson
straight
Music.
up.
I remember he
Sure.
made that comment, and that stuck in my head since then. You know,
Yeah.
VR, metaverse. This is social media on steroids.
steroids.
But I tell you, what, I want to pivot. So I want to pivot here slightly. We've talked about coming in here, being consistent and such like that. But once you're actually in here putting that work, what would you say establishes or sets an artist status in here once they're working in here? And what I mean by status is, and credit, outside the headset, you come in here, everybody wants to be a star, right? You get in here, you put in some work, and say you do one performance, and all of a sudden, I'm a star. Maybe not quite yet. What would you say are some of the things that I would say when it comes to artists, or I should say actually establishes an artist status inside here in the metaverse?
I think that's a multi-tiered question. You know what I'm saying?
It
I don't
is.
think that's that is not a very single
That could be multiple. That could be multiple things, though. It could be popularity. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I think
first of all, you got to have good music. I think you kind of got to have you got to have quality music, right? You got to have something that people will listen to and enjoy. That's first of all. You know, like for me, like I'm a hip hop fan even before I'm an artist, right? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. So like, you know, for me, it needs to be a lot of things, right? I need you to tell me something. I need it to be entertaining. I need it to be a lot of different things. So I think that kind of transcends to this. So like I said, there's popularity can make you a star up here. Good music can make you a star. A decent, you know what I'm saying? Like good music can make you a good personality. Like being in the right place at the right time
is everything in this.
But
space.
like we said from the first question, right? Your personality is everything. Because like I've seen people like you said with big names come up in here and their whole metaverse career is like overnight. Is grand opening, grand closing. Because you're an asshole,
Personality,
right?
yeah.
And nobody give a fuck because you're an
what
asshole.
you doing,
Right. So,
like all of it. Like it's a combination. Like you said, it's a lot of things. Like and then like who is your audience? Like really, you know what I'm saying? Like
That part.
like who are you appealing to? I mean, like
right.
I get a chance to do like a bunch of different things, like from art to again like being in something like the sampler, and then being like a live performer. So I get a chance to see a whole. Y'all might see me with like people that y'all never saw because those different like just different things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like overall like being active, and I think doing as much as you can. I think that establishes like that type of foundation to where you know what I'm saying like you kind of make your imprint, and you know what I'm saying don't come in here trying to be like anybody else. Just be yourself. Like
I think it's the personality. The personality can make you
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a social space, and like you said, like you said, it's social media on steroids. So if your personality, if you don't know how to talk to people, you don't know how to network, you're not gonna go far. But if you do, if you're a people person, you can talk to people and you can make friends, and you know how to, that's gonna make
And that's
more
in real
people
life
aware.
too.
Yeah,
That's
for
in real
sure.
life.
For
If
sure.
you're a person
Yeah,
who can't be personable with people, then you in the wrong business for that. Like
for
you know,
sure.
like
For sure.
because this
Right.
is a personable business, right?
For sure.
So
Right.
if you don't have social skills, you're not gonna make it nowhere. So here
Other
or nowhere else. So
other than that, though, I would say the quality of what you're doing. Like if it's
Right.
top
That
tier
part.
quality, it's gonna be
Quality,
undeniable.
it's
I'm
gonna
saying
show
if you
exactly.
part of it,
using
man.
the technology that is here in these platforms in Horizon, VR chat, Banter, whatever you use, is technology that you can use to really make your whatever you're trying to give across, whatever you're trying to promote, you can really bring it out in an immersive way. You know what I'm saying? To where people can just be like, wow, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I'll say quality for sure. The quality of what you're doing, like quality of your music. If it's undeniable, it's undeniable. They're gonna mess with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got that, you
Good
better have a
music
good
is good music.
personality.
Right.
You better have a good personality. You better have a good
People like,
personality.
I don't really like that song that much, but dude, cool in the mug.
Yeah, but you're cool as hell. I'm
cool
cool
as fuck.
as cool. Man, I'm messing with him, bro. Man, spin
And
his
don't
music.
come
man.
shoving your music down people's throats.
That part.
Like some people have a habit of that. Don't come in here shoving your music down people's throats. Like you have to understand again, you're coming into a different world. We hear music and artists in here all day, and we actually hear music that we like. You know what I mean? We don't know your music like that. So you just, I've had people do that in VR chat, just come put their link in and completely mess up the vibe. And then you're putting on something that nobody wants to hear in that moment. You didn't even select a hitter for the song. Like you done
see,
selected something
that's an
pissed me
example.
off. Like
That's an
seriously,
example
so
of bad personality.
bad. And
Bad
that's
personality
not
and
creating
bad
an
quality.
opportunity for yourself, right? Be friends with people first. Like don't
The quality
shove
was
your
good.
music and your
Like buy
resume
me a drink
down
first before you
people's
try to shove
right.
your
Don't
music
just come
up
down
my
right.
ass.
Come on.
At least buy me a
Have some
drink.
respect for my ears.
Buy me a
But
drink before
seriously,
you
and
ban me.
the thing is, when you come in here, you might have 15,000 followers on your Instagram. You have 0 followers in here.
In here,
You have
right.
absolutely
Right.
no followers in here when you come in
We
here.
can help each other. We
So
can help
to-
each other out.
Right. So if you want to come here and create an
I need
opportunity,
15,000.
at least get to know the people in here first. I knew Kawan for like a month before I knew about his music. I knew Boo Bangers for like a month before I knew what he did. And I didn't mind helping these people because I knew them now. No one knows you. Those 15,000 people don't know you. I'm getting to know your energy. So in order for me to want to create an opportunity for you to hit up this person and hit up that person and want to do all that work, it's because I've seen something in your personality that I don't mind doing that. But if you coming in here, you shoving stuff down everybody's stuff. Oh yeah, because out here I did blah blah blah. Well, that's nice. But in here we have a whole bunch of other talented people that we would prefer to listen to way over you because we don't know you.
Right.
So much talent.
Facts.
Big
Out
facts.
here doing the same
I
thing.
You know
say
what?
this.
Oh, go ahead, Kai.
Oh no, I was gonna say, like what determines the question was what determines artist status, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back to what y'all was saying, like definitely the quality of the product that you putting out, you know what I'm saying, and what that means to the people, you know what I'm saying? Because the people they gotta receive it. And if the people are receiving it, that means something because they are the audience, you know what I'm saying? So that really is determined, you know what I'm saying, based upon the people. The people, you know what I'm saying, that's a question that they also gotta ask themselves, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what y'all are gonna be supporting, y'all putting, money into these artists' pockets and so on when y'all supporting. What do y'all want to support? Does the quality matter to you? Is the popularity of the person, the personality of the person, mean more than the quality? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you could get somebody that's, personality is everything, but this is music, like, and we talking about doing the business. You know what I'm saying? What if the quality is not up to par? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you hyping something that really, you know what I'm saying, doesn't deserve the hype. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Right. And that goes back to have a good product. Invest in yourself.
Product.
Like if you're an artist that's just starting, the biggest thing I could tell you is invest in yourself. Like for real, because and show people when you give people your product that you care about what you're doing. Like I'm gonna keep it like you remember when people used to burn discs and like give you like a disc that they didn't wrote some shit on the sleeve. Or the disc is like, bro, like if you don't have enough wherewithal with yourself to hand somebody a better product than that, then it's for the
Put a
streets.
stick on it.
And I'm gonna chuck your shit
Yeah.
out the window, and I'm not even gonna listen to it. And that's just keeping it 100. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Put a
on top
Like,
of
take
dollar,
your
that-
put a
time.
dollar in the case.
If you
And
don't
on
care
top
about
of
your
that-
music, why should I care about it?
But on top of that, it's also about, like what you doing in the space, consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like Tink was saying earlier, when you in it, you can't just sit there and be like, oh, I'm taking a break, because then you sit there and then shit
Time
move
fly.
fast in here. Should have fly
Yeah, time
by
flying,
you.
yeah.
Like, listen, I done fucking fell back and had to fucking rebuild and get back on the course. So I know what the hell that shit's like. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gotta really be on it. And I didn't fall back, for the purpose of, trying to slack. I was working on new music, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. I might have popped up here and there to do a show or whatever, but nah, you want to really be consistent. What you doing now? Because you could be doing so much, but then when you stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna hear you. And I'm not saying, oversaturate. That's, don't oversaturate too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to take those kind of breaks. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't oversaturate yourself. Don't fucking overdo it, because then people will get tired. We all human. That happens with all of us. Don't oversaturate, but definitely be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Do something new. Do something innovative. This is a infinite fucking space. Pardon my language. This is an infinite, world of creation right here. There's so many creative and innovative ways to do different things here to bring different attention. Again, this is about building your brand. You know what I'm saying? And there's more ways to building your brand than, like she said, trying to shove your music down people's throats all the time. Okay, well, okay, find another way to market yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go out and support some events. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take part in some events. You know what I'm saying? Like what we doing there, like right now. People could actually hear what you got to say, hear you speak, see what type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? That may make people want to work with you. You know what? I like where this person's head at. So you might find somebody that can network with you because y'all think alike. You know what I'm saying? And y'all could build on other business. This is part of, again, building yourself up. So I think, the status of the artist really determines on, again, the quality and the work that they put in. The quality that they put out and the quality of work that they put in.
And it
I'm
still
going to throw
speaks
one out
against
there
it
real
being
quick. I
personable.
want to throw one
you
I
know?
haven't heard y'all mention yet. Your performance.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah.
Quality of your performance.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Same thing happens outside the headset, but I think it's even more key inside of here.
It is. You have to be
That's why
a
I'm
lot
so
more
keen
into your
on that.
performance here than in real life. Like in IRL, when I'm performing on stage, like you're gonna see my passion. You're gonna see my energy. You're gonna feel that energy, right? In the avatar, you have to you kind of got to go a little bit more. You got to be a little bit more animated to get your point across, right?
That's right.
Because here you're not going to see the expressions on my face. You're not going to see the way my body moves, the way it moves, the passion that you give when you delivering a performance. So it's like here you almost got to double or triple that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen people, just because you in this headset and you might be on your couch or you might be standing up or whatever, you got to give that shit the same juice. You got to give it the same juice.
Big facts.
You know,
And even
otherwise
even now,
you
like,
look like
because
exactly what it is. You just look like a stiff
the
robot.
process of way we have been having to do it too, because anybody that's performed in here, especially like us that's been around for a long while, introducing the whole, I gotta go on mute and I gotta do this now. Like there was a lot of people that would come in and they wouldn't understand, like, what is he doing? Like I hear the music. What? Okay, the latency. You know what I'm saying? So like, use your imagination. Just work with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just try to give like as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? To pretty much feel that void.
I think they go back to like the technology, like use your technology.
But
like,
hold up, that's what I'm saying. Like now, I don't do that anymore. That's over with.
Yeah, he's live now.
I'm
He's
performing
straight
my
live
music.
for
I'm
performance.
performing my music. Like you getting it, like.
And for those
Right.
outside that may be
You
watching
get my
this on
voice.
YouTube or
That's
seeing
actually
this on Twitch, on this platform, just because of syncing and even on some other ones, artists may be playing like a show track and they may just, I hate to say like a mime, but they may be performing and having the music play. And that was a nice entryway when it comes to performances. But Mike and a few other ones, you see people now actually performing live. So when Mike is
especially the
performing,
singers.
you're not just hearing
The
him hitting
singers,
play.
well,
Not even sing.
He may be hitting play on music,
yeah,
on the
it's-
track,
it's
but
a
he's
lot.
actually singing.
He's
Or
actually singing.
potentially playing
And it's-
instruments.
Yeah.
Right. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier, firstly, for a singer to do it than rap, because when you rapping, you need to be on a syncopated beat, right?
Mhm.
And with the latency, that's next to impossible in here.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
I don't
everybody's
experience
going to
that
hear you
at all
separately,
now.
unless your entire whatever, all of your sound is coming from you, coming from your headset.
That's what I'm saying. Listen,
Everything has to come from you.
everything is coming from
But a
me.
lot
I
of
have a
people
whole
coming
video
into this
done
platform
with that.
don't have that technology though. You see
But
what I'm
see, that's the
saying?
thing. But that goes back to what we were saying. If you're taking this serious,
What determines
as
your
an artist,
status?
you're investing
Right.
in
It's a
your
step
craft.
ahead.
Right.
You're investing in
That's true.
everything you do.
You're investing in
You
yourself.
don't
That's
listen.
true.
I've saw
Yeah.
this. I've ran into at least maybe 8 people now who've bought this because I've had conversations with them.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like that
Mhm.
tells me right from the door, like where you stand. You know what I'm saying? And not even that, like when we're doing stuff and trying to do ticketed events and things like that, to me, like I want to give you the best that I can.
That
you know
you
what
can
I'm saying?
put forward.
Like, to give you
Exactly.
them right.
Yeah, man.
So if I
Exactly.
can do that,
Understand.
now we're not even talking about like you have. If I can do that, oh, we're gonna do it. If it's
That's
a way.
exactly how I feel. I
Right.
feel exactly the same way. I always want to give you the best possible footing I can give
Right.
you. Right.
That part.
And so, from my point of view, doing it like all the music coming from me, I don't like doing it like that until I can have a way to do that properly.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna tell
that's
you
I
why.
say,
I'm gonna tell you
we
why.
just have to do what we
Because
have to do.
I put a whole lot into the production of my music. I spend a lot of money in the production of my music to have it done on the utmost professional level. I'm not recording in the basement. I'm recording at a fully professional place with live instrumentation and
Let me
real
tell you something that
musicians.
happened to you,
And I
though.
want you to hear that shit.
Do you remember the Bay
I want you to
Message
hear that
productions
shit.
we did? And when the music was messed up and you had to come unmuted and you spit that shit,
I had to just spit
that
it.
was
Yeah.
listen, that was a whole different feel for those people that experience.
Yeah,
You have no idea how many
absolutely.
people came up and said, bro, that was actually doper when the music went off and we actually heard it.
Mhm.
That's a fact.
I mean, I do
telling you,
actually
bro.
spit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I
I'm
do
saying,
actually.
bro,
They got to hear the actual
It's
passion
It's
of
different
the
if they
voice.
can hear you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You get
That's
to
my
hear
point.
it, right,
When they can hear
right.
you, bro, it's different. I'm telling you. It's different.
Absolutely.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like yo, shout out to the Big Misses. They did the after hour lounge, and yo, I seen Mike. I seen the Big Misses. I seen Ramrock. They performed live. They had a
I was
device.
Hell
there,
yeah.
man.
And
I was there.
I
That
was like,
heat.
oh shit, like this
That
is what
was
the
heat.
fuck I'm talking about.
That
Like,
was
don't get me
another
like, pardon my language again. Like yo, nah, because this is the thing. In the beginning, I'm like, yo, this is a digital space. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
like you said in the beginning, before y'all had this device. When there was no device, trying to put the beat on and then rap over it, you was rapping either behind or in front of the vocals, like it was offbeat. Some people was able to hear it on time, but not
Some
everybody.
people wasn't. Most people
And
wasn't.
It was,
right.
It was crazy. So it was like, it's not really lip syncing when it is your music. Like people could look
It's
you
not
up
right.
and see
Right, so
that
we had to
you
explain
did
them,
This
right.
is your
This is me.
creation.
Yeah,
right.
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
But essentially you had to like just move to the beat of your own music. And because people knew it was your music, they still was able to hear the music in the best quality.
Right.
So that was the
Exactly.
plus to
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
However, now, like he said, you know what I'm saying, number one, you do want to invest in your craft. And yo, if that technology does exist, we should definitely go ahead and take a crack at it because I definitely want to perform live. I perform live.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the preferable. That's the preferable way to do it. Exactly. I pride myself on my live performances, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm pretty sure all of it. I'm pretty sure before the
instruments.
metaverse, we've all had our own experiences in real life with performing. You know what I'm saying? So I know it ain't,
Absolutely.
Right.
it ain't new to none of us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure
No.
it ain't new to some people in the crowd neither. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an adaptation thing. Just like
That's
bro,
it.
It's just the metaverse. You just got to work with it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta work with it.
Yep.
And just
Yeah.
roll with it and just.
But bro, when
hopefully
you love
achieve
what
it
you're
better.
doing, you just gonna make it happen. However you gonna make it happen, and I think that's what
Exactly.
all of us out here doing. Right? We knew that it was
Right.
challenges coming into this thing, but
Right.
I for one love this shit. Like I love it, right?
Mhm.
Is what I live, is what I breathe, is what I
It's
eat.
what you
Like I
gonna
love
do
it.
either way.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Right.
All right. Well, I tell you what, this panel actually flew. With a whole bunch more that we can keep saying, but I may give you a couple more minutes. We want to see. But for the audience, is there anybody in the audience that may have a question for these panelists about what we've been the topics we've been touching on? If you do, we're going to
You know,
ask that you
did it.
come up to
We've
one
been
of these
touching on,
mics on
but-
these circles here, either on the left or the right
I know
side.
it. But I know, man.
Right. We've been touching some stuff, but you know, not like that. Not like
They
that.
said not like that.
Not like that.
Beanbag
You know what I'm
boys.
saying?
Beanbag
We've been touching on
boys.
some
But
stuff.
I ain't even say anything. How you gonna put all this in?
Behave.
All right, so it looks like we may not have any questions right now. Asking one
That's
more
'cause-
time.
Because you know we summed it up.
That's because
know
you
what
all
I'm saying?
covered the
It's
subject so
yeah,
thoroughly.
we covered it. What you know?
Cool.
You on mute, homie?
Coop the Slim is in the building. You got to unmute yourself.
Cool.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? So
Cool
I'm a
the
fan
homie.
of everybody up here, even the hustler tinks. Everybody already know that. So I'm basically saying to everybody on the stage, I just want to ask this one simple thing: what is your biggest motivation in this space?
Mm.
Oh man, my biggest motivation is to give all of these people in this space the same feeling that hip hop gave me back in the day when I would just sit back and you put on like whatever new album came out and you kick it with your friends and you got fucking high and that hip hop touched your soul and you heard some shit that just like made you think or made you feel a certain kind of way. That's always been my biggest motivation in music, period. To give that feeling to people, the feeling that hip hop gave me and music gave me. I've been playing music my whole life. It's the first thing I ever fell in love with. I swear to God. Since I was 6 years old, I've been playing music, right? And that's my whole motivation. I just want to give you my point of view and take the things from my mind and give it to you and give people that same feeling that hip hop gave me. That's it. It's real simple for me. Very simple.
That sums it up. I tell you what, if everybody can take 30 seconds and answer that one if you choose to, and then after that, we'll get ready to get set for our next panel here.
I'll say my biggest motivation, man. I love music and I love technology, man. This is a space where we can blend it together, and I just want to push it forward, man. I've been hooked on virtual reality since I put my first headset on 5 years ago, and I brought the music in, and now I'm blending it together with the samplers. Man, I love it. I'm pushing it forward. I just want to give a great presentation. You know what I'm saying, for everybody here. You know what I'm saying, something immersive that you won't forget. You know what I'm saying.
How about you, Mike?
I think I'm a big energy person. So like since day one, like being able to do something that I naturally love and feeling a certain energy and getting a certain reaction from people. I think that's the biggest thing. And like I told you, like first time I sang and saw like that people actually would, listen and want to be entertained. And that's the audience, and it's the lane for it. And you see progress and it just make you just keep on, you know what I'm saying? The more progress you see. Simple as that.
D.L. Cordero, how about you, fam?
I would say my biggest motivation is really to just leave a good message, man. Leave a good message on the earth for people to hear, to people to ingest, just want to leave something good on this planet, when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Like at least for somebody that's here, you know what I'm saying, that could just latch on to a good message, some good music. And that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day for me.
But how about you, Kai?
My biggest motivation is the people, honestly, because the people are accepting what I love to do. And if I'm already doing what I love to do and I see that the people are accepting of what I love to do, it just motivates me to just keep doing me even more. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think people would take to, the messages I drop in my music, my type of music or whatever. But to see that people actually like take into it and they love it, it like just boosts me even more to like, continue to do what I do and give that to the people, you know what I'm saying? Because, this music is genuine, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people.
Word.
Mm, my motivation
How
is
about
to
you, T?
motivate the leaders. Like I feel like we might be that generation to lead the next generation because they are screwed otherwise. We didn't know, a lot. I'm serious. The Harriet Tubmans, none of these people knew that they were going to be a part of our history as leaders. They just had a passion for something and they did what they did. We're doing things, we're innovative. We're doing things that we would have never imagined. So I want to keep motivating those who motivate me. We need to win in this game. That's it. That's my motivation. Us.
Elevation.
Coop, I'm gonna actually answer that question myself here too, and it's twofold for me. Everything that I try to do here in the metaverse is for two reasons. One, I try to do stuff that actually fosters connections in here. So you may be a producer, you may be a singer, you may be in management, whatever the case may be, trying to find ways to introduce people so that they start to work together that may not have known that before. But then my other motivation is to really show people outside the headset the value of what happens into here. So those are my two motivations, A and B, or 1A and 1B, however you want to say it.
Absolutely.
But on that note, I want to say a special thank you again to Koan Kampachi. And I forgot to also mention, Koan has a show, That Hip Hop Joint, on Mr. Block Party Radio. So I definitely got to throw that out there. And half of the panel up here has been on the show. And probably the rest of them maybe one day will be on the show. But big up to Koan. Big up to Boo Bangers, Mike Lowry, DL Cordero, Cosmic Kai, and Tinker Love 1980. Thank you all for being on this first panel here. We're gonna take a little mission.
Right, all right.
I said a little break here. We're gonna get set. We're gonna come back for our second panel here. Again, I want to thank everybody on the panel. I want to thank everybody in the office or audience. I'm talking about the office. In the audience. It's always about work with me. Always about work. Thank everybody. We're gonna step off stage and we'll see you back here soon.
All right.
Thank y'all. Have a good night,
Thank
everybody.
you again, everybody. We got to step off stage over this way.
Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah, salute. And I'm not going to say which one, but big shout out to Cosmic Kyle. One of those questions that was asked was actually one that he gave us. So definitely wanted to make sure we had it covered.
Peace and love, no doubt, no doubt. This was dope. This was dope.
I'm back, girl.
Mike, I want to talk to you about the equipment that you use.
Much respect, man.
They took her to the hospital. They got a pulse on her. So what happened was she stopped breathing at the time.
Meeting with Marcus
Yeah,
next
she
week.
stopped breathing.
To
She
go
been
over
battling
the
cancer for a
trial
minute.
before we start season
What's
two.
going on?
Yeah.
Hey, Howard. Oh, you got the
Look,
dead
Jen,
body? Word.
you don't got collision.
Tank.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So where you can actually sit on the chair. At least in spatial, you could click it and sit down. But this
They
you
do
can-
have chairs over here, and they even have some that you can kind of
it's
rotate your
not
point of
worth
view.
it. We only get 35 people here.
Exactly. You
We
heard that,
missing
Meta?
somebody? Missing somebody?
We are missing someone.
Yes, we are. We have Rex here. We have Jen. Maintain. I think he had coined out.
Maintain.
If we get Maintain back, we'll bring him back down. But I think he coined out. But we got to go ahead and get stuff started. So I'm actually going to pass things over to Tink, and I'm about to get off the stage here. Thank you all again for being part of the panel. And thank you to everybody that's out in the audience.
All right. Thank you guys for coming. Listen, Marcus be having me working, y'all. But I love it. And I love situations like this and conferences like this. It sheds knowledge. So I hope everyone leaves here with a little bit more coming into the space. And for the viewers out there on YouTube and Twitch, I hope this is giving you a brighter, view on what the metaverse has to offer. There are a lot of great things, great leaders in here. I am Tinker Love 1980, CEO of Zen Royals, which we already done an introduction, so we're not going to do a whole lot of that. But I do want to introduce our wonderful panel here, and we have a very special guest, Mr. MC Shan himself, the bridge. All right, I'm not going to do it.
Hey, Tink, hold on, Tink. Look, since we left the floor over for me, listen, I got a new song out. It's called, I forgot my new song. What the heck is it? But I'll be singing all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Coming back to impossible. You should have been responsible. Support your man Shizzle. If you don't like it, that's okay with me. Everybody's opinion. It's like on YouTube, MC Shan, Coming Back's Impossible. It's some brand new stuff. It's not what you expect. But I'm not out to please everybody. Only suckers want to please everybody. I'm doing me.
Gotcha.
If you with me, you with me. I'm not gonna not like you because you can't please everybody.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're going to give the panel a second to introduce themselves, and we're going to start here at the beginning with Jenny, Miss Jen Smash, Jenny from the block.
I thought you was going to introduce me. Hi, I'm Jen Smash. I'm an accountant for over 35 years in the music industry. I am now here in the metaverse with my accounting practice and teaching entrepreneurs how to start and run your business. I'm also a double amputee, and I'm here to help every amputee out there in the world consider the metaverse to reinvent your life. So let's go. And I just want to say RIP to one of my old clients, Valletta Wallace. We lost her, and now she's with her son. So I just want to give her a shout out. Thank you.
Hello.
Absolutely. Hi, MC Shan.
Listen, anytime that I hear y'all when I tell people on the internet that there's business to be done on the internet where you can take virtual world and make real money by creating or providing services, I'm talking about Jen Smash. Because she does her accounting on this thing. I can have a virtual accounting meeting with this woman in this virtual world. Y'all are taking this thing to a brand new level that I saw when I was a kid, and I love it. You know what I mean? But when I talk about how you can turn this world into real money, I talk about you, Jen. Vicariously, you don't know, but now you know. But you know what I'm saying? I'll be talking about you.
Much respect. Thank you.
Respect. All right, MC Shan.
You mean that's what it is?
We know who you are, but just tell the people out there, tell them a little bit about Mr. MC Shan.
No, it's not about me. Let's get this panel going where we talk about the future. My past is my past. I don't live on that. It's what can I do for you now? What can I bring you now? That's what you see on my Instagram every day. I don't care what people's opinion is about me, what I say. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to teach somebody something. If you're not listening, okay. That's fine with me. Like I said, those that ride with me, ride with me. I never pay attention to haters. Why? For the simple fact, 1 second that you pay attention to a hater, that means you taking 1 second away from those that love you. And they may look at that like neglect. And sometimes love is only 1 second away from running the fuck away from you. You dig what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, MC Shan. We
Hold
appreciate
on, I'm
that.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I'll keep it clean from now on.
You're
I
good.
caught that
No,
though,
keep it
Tink.
real.
I caught that. Tink. I caught that. All right.
You're good.
I caught that. I'm sorry and I apologize.
Rex Exact.
Hey, how y'all doing? Rex Exact here. I'm an app developer for virtual reality and mixed reality. I build apps here on the headset, and I build apps on the new augmented reality glasses. Been doing it for about 6 years. Glad to be here on this astute panel. Let's get to it. Let's do it.
Thank you, Rex. We glad to have you here. Ram Rock Music, Mr. Serenade them, Mr. Miss Sexy.
How y'all doing? I'm Ramrock from San Francisco, California, Bay Area, raised. On this platform, I'm bringing my outside experience from being a performer, producer, entertainer, and all around behind the scenes person. And now I'm doing that in the metaverse with all of you guys. And, and I've been doing, in this last year, I've been doing a whole lot of work. So you have seen me in these spaces doing such. So, I'm here. I'm happy to be here, and thank y'all.
Thank you for coming. And Howard 702 with the catchphrase, tripping like a kid with untied shoes, was good.
Snap. It's up to me on here now. Oh, I feel like I'm on a good. Man, what's good? It's your boy HT, Howard 702. Let's get tripping like a kid untied shoes. You see the vibe, you see the move, man. No, yes, I am a VR media influencer, aka VR digital enthusiast, aka VR digital entertainer, aka meta baby. But I've been an artist on here for about 3 years now, and Ivan is that was able to build a base on here now that is able to do steps that you think you might have heard of it. It's called the Howard Hour. So let's go. I'm happy to be here tonight.
Well, we are more than happy and honored to have you all here. Tonight's discussion panel is going to be talking about monetizing virtual performances. Now, the last panel we talked about concerts and different things in here. And as artists, you all have stepped into that lane of actually profiting from doing music and using your artistry in here. What are the best ways for an artist to make money in a metaverse? I'm going to start with you, Jen.
Oof. The best way that I figured out by bringing real talent in here, was very successful in bringing Little C's in here, and he made close to $2,000 in here. The way I did it was just knowing the capacity in here and then putting a dollar figure. But I changed my strategy a little bit. I make sure that I cover all the costs with sponsorship money. And then the tickets is all the artist money. So sponsorships also could be shared with the artist. So it's possible to make money here. You just have to make sure that you have a good accountability system in here. And, so basically I present what a person should make and I get that money. So I get the money. So there's lots of people here that monetizes you. So,
Shan?
I don't think we should just keep this to music. What y'all are standing on is a whole new world. Like I said, I'm 59. I was working with this virtual reality since 3D Max back in the days before Blender, and it got all easy, right? And the dreams I had, y'all are living it. You can make virtual malls in here. And not only are the artists singing and making money, y'all have stores and they got to pay rent to put advertisement in your stores. If you're, you got to pay this much to be on Jen Smash joint. Shan, he don't be messing around. He ain't that popular, so you only cost $2 to be in my site. But when you click that portal, people can actually buy their merchandise on this headset we got just by a click of a button. Forget just the performances. Let's bring everything together. Real estate, all of this stuff. People, we can have, look at how people are here. Only thing, don't charge them. Each one teach one. And if those that are not interested, they're going to drop themselves off. Let's everybody get rich from this new world that's being created by y'all. Like I said, when I grew up, the first video games I had was a little ping, ping, ping with the little dot. And I won't play those old games no more because look at the pixelation of this. You can look like you in this. This is what I dreamed of, right? And y'all on the forefront. Don't keep bogging it down to just some hip hop, this, that, and the third. Look at Jen. She brings her accounting skill. Whatever you do, you can be a consultant to people across the world. It's not stuck to just your regional area, the people that you know. And when you come in these places, I don't know most of these people. I don't know where the hell y'all from over there. You dig what I'm saying? But we're connecting in a space from our own homes where we're comfortable, where we may pick up a little bit of knowledge from this one, that one, or you know what I'm saying? And so let's just bring this world into what it should and can be. Like y'all said, with the artists and stuff, that's a new frontier. You done got, Jen, you probably should get in the Guinness Book of World Records. You got money. You got artist money on a headset. Like I said, this world, you can make real money in real time being in here. And y'all don't forget that. See, y'all are the forefront of this. See how y'all got talk shows, you got this, you got that. Nobody controls you here. No one. Who controls you? Only thing you're controlled by is how many people you can have in your audience. And so all I keep saying is why I get disillusioned by it, because I can't get the audience that I want. I mean, I want people that know me in my music business to come in this room and have it so full that we shut their server down. But they won't allow that. So this just disillusions me sometimes.
Can I intervene real quick, Shan?
Yes, sir.
Like, what you just said, though?
Yeah.
No, I'm right here on side of you, though, because I have because you just said something that resonated with me when you said about chasing about with the business practice on here, like how you just said about with Jen Smash being an accountant, and a lot of artists on here are not in that stance mode to get to that now, because a lot of times they want to get on here and just get the dollar for they bang right now. See, now a lot of them are looking at that longevity plan. So I say a lot of ways too that we could start to showcase more about not just about with the money making on here, but what can really be made from here. Because I think a lot of times we're not showcasing that on here. Because again, as an artist, I was a struggling artist on here. Like, and how you were talking about about getting with the ducats and everything on here. They had times on here when I had to really wait to do a show on here to make sure that I had something in my pocket. And I'm saying a lot of cats now are getting to the mindset they don't want to wait for that education route. What is, another way too that we're saying about with making money in here, they need to have a voice more with like showcasing, not just about with DJ Marcus and everybody doing now, but not just showcasing about with the skill, but hey, like about how you could acquire some of those skills. I feel like if we had more people like Jen Smash sitting there, that do with these classes and everything on here, how many cats on here can now sit here and capitalize, probably have a BMI and everything. Like there's many ways to sit here and start to monetize with the headset and still an IRL presence. But I feel like that tethering is not there yet because a lot of people are still, looking for that type of road. If that makes sense.
All right. So now, like I just said, y'all at
Hold on 1 second, Shan. Hold on 1 second, Shan. Panel, let me please remind y'all that this Metaverse Music Conference is to give knowledge to those outside that want to come in here and have businesses and make money and share their music, the process that we have all learned how to do, and we're trying to help them get to that elevation. So I'm going to need y'all to keep the questions that I ask strictly based on that. And we're going to have to keep it short because we still have Rex Exec, who has to do a presentation right after me. All right.
Now,
So
Tink, excuse me, ma'am. You asked me to come into your conference, right? I have 36, 37 years of this music and how to, you dig what I'm saying? And so if you're asking me to come to a conference to bring some knowledge to it, that's what I'm bringing. And what he said is exactly, and what I was going to reply to him was, y'all are in control. If somebody is not all about themselves and trying to prosper, why am I going to give you 100% of me when you're only giving me 20% of yourself?
Right.
Y'all
I understand
control
that.
it.
I understand that. I didn't say you couldn't answer the question. I'm just reminding you guys of what we're doing here so that we can stay within a good time limit.
Okay.
That's
you know
it.
I run my mouth. I'm sorry, darling.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're still more than welcome to answer. I just want to remind you guys that we're in a
we
strict
got
time
time.
slot.
I know, but I was saying one of the ways you can make money starting to make money on here and everything, you can start to take classes on here and everything. And not even as that, you can start to look for shows on here but not even just about with a show matter. Like, people love to hear music on here. So any way that you can get into their ear, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of revenue that you have from like your IRL presence, like from your BMI, from your ASCAP and everything, like, bring that into the metaverse. You can still have somebody sit there and play that on rotation in the world, and you'll get ducats off that. So I mean, there's really many like small steps to really start to capitalize some type of funds in here.
All right, so who in here is mandating that thing you just said? Getting money in here.
One of the problems is legally. I mean,
ahead, Jen.
the law has to catch up to the music industry in the metaverse. So we're doing things that are not standard outside of the real world. When your song is played, you're supposed to be getting royalties. But in here, we're getting away from that. And the artists that are in here right now need to be able to get paid for Cosmic High playing his music in other worlds. I mean, there should be a kind of a system, and the law is trying to catch up to the metaverse. But I see eventually it will, and then people will start getting really paid.
Okay, so in the meantime, and I know I keep busting in, but in the meantime, how can they make money? You don't sell it to them folks out there. We only sell it amongst our world in this metaverse. Nobody can get our music unless you come here. If you want to buy my music, you got to come in one of our worlds and click that portal to go to wherever the heck my music is at. All right, you want to make that money, stop dealing with them folks. Like I say, y'all are standing on a brand new world. And I don't know why I'm such an old school dinosaur that I could see it. That, only thing you have to do is shut these other folks down.
I'm 57, so I know the game too.
All right, but I've been in this game since I was 18. I don't have not one callus on my hand for working unless I wanted to. And it's like, come on now, everything is about money in here. If they want this place right here, if we could have enough people in here, you could make booths. You could make one booth in your object, make and duplicate it 20 times, and sell that space to people to sell their merchandise. This one got that booth, that one got that booth. Now where are we making all the money at? Right here.
Got you.
And
something you wanted to say? Hold on one second, Shan. Ram?
I'm gonna shut up now. I'm for real.
Let me tell you, one thing that's good about this space, and something that I've actually done myself personally. We charge for tickets and concerts and stuff here, and it's based off of who you are and what you kind of value you bring to the people, right? So what I did in my world was I charge people whatever they wanted to pay. I'm gonna give you a show, because I'm gonna bring it to you, right? So when you coming to me, people might say, "Oh, we're gonna charge $10 for tickets. But when it came to my show, they were paying me $20. And then when they got there and saw the show, some people paid me 10. So that was just for that presentation alone and creating that value to where you appeal with the people and you engage with the people. I do this thing every morning called Good Morning, to where I give them a little bit of game or something, kind of like what you do, Shizzle with the Whizzle. You know what I'm saying? You appeal to the people till they latch on to you, and then you can go ahead and sell them because you're going direct to customers. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the streaming platforms and all of that other kind of stuff too, but I'm giving that as a gift for my people, right? But then when you come and see me perform live, like what we do, of course, because I do it a certain way, I'm gonna charge you. It's just and it really is something that I'm gonna be paying my people, my supporters, the people who are on my production. I'm making sure they're taken care of. If anyone else is opening up for me or whatever, I'm gonna make sure they're taken care of. But the bottom line is creating that value, and then once they see that value, hit them. Just go ahead and let them go ahead and give you what they feel you worth, and you be surprised. I ended up paying for my headset a couple times over just in 1 or 2 concerts. Period.
There you go. There you
There
go.
you go.
All
Maintain,
right.
you came in a little late, so we didn't get a chance to introduce you, and you're on mute.
You're on mute.
Listen, y'all shouldn't have brought me here. Because that stuff that you're talking about where we're spending our own money, it should come from sponsorship, big sponsorship.
Right.
The
Absolutely.
same way that YouTube uses us and Instagram uses us, we be bolstering our videos every damn day because we want to, and they take advantage of that fact. They don't pay us. How many streams you got to get to make one record sale? 1,500 million, whatever the fucking it's zero.
Exactly.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Boop, boop, boop. 0.19 per stream, right?
Right.
Like, come on, now you still getting robbed. I want to get the money from where they're getting it from. I'll use Instagram and these little platforms to get to a plateau that I'm trying to get to. They didn't cut my Instagram when I done had mad followers or whatever, but they did the best thing for me in my life because where I'm turning now, I'm trying to get sponsors. And the way I used to be, if they saw that, they would be like, "Oh no, we ain't. Oh no."
You know, a lot of meta artists know about sponsorships.
Right.
That's why I was
But see, this is where.
But hold on, Howard. Hold on, Shan. Before y'all continue, maintain. Would you mind introducing yourself since you did come in late?
Well, I apologize too for being late, man.
Man, stop apologizing, son. You ain't got to apologize to nobody in life.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm maintaining the reason. I'm out of Fort Worth, Texas, writer, poet, lyricist, 3D builder. My approach to it is, as far as the financial side, is a little bit different. Because I believe we're in a brand new era, you know, with blockchain technology, the tokenizing thing, digital products on blockchain is the route I take because what I'm doing, I cancel customers, so I don't have customers. So it's not about me making money off anybody. What I do is we connect with people and we generate money because with blockchain technology, we're able to generate money using tokens, just like the cryptocurrency and so on. But we generate that pretty much just from our activity on chain. So you can, I guess, literally make money out of just connection. For example, I did a blockchain project, which was a song, an NFT project. So what it is, you have artwork and you have the audio of the song. It's more to it, but I'm giving a brief example. You have the artwork, you have the audio of a song. The artwork is on blockchain. It's posted. I had 12 individual copies of the artwork, which represented the 12 zodiac signs. Okay, it's the same song, which is 12 copies of the song that's paired with each artwork. So it's only 12 copies. Now, when a copy is purchased, let's say Taurus, one of the signs, somebody purchased the Taurus copy. They purchased the Taurus copy. That enables them to get the file, the audio file. It unlocks the audio file. Okay. And once they have that file, they're still able to resell this NFT on the blockchain and continue that. And every time it resells, whoever owned it gets a royalty percentage that I input into the smart contract. So let's say everybody up here, say Jen buys, say I have a one of one NFT, which is a poem. Jen buys it for $10 on blockchain. She owns it. 2, 3 weeks after its release, the value of it jumps to $15. She sells it to MC Sam for $15, and so on and so on. And what happens is every time it's sold, Jen is still getting the royalty, even when Ramrock is selling it down here to the next person. Jen is still receiving something from it because she's the owner. But it's more complexity to it, more things. But I've been involved in it for about 4 years now. It's been, of course, to say the least, revolutionary and groundbreaking. But it doesn't require much, man. Just some gifted people, you know, and some genuine connections. But the blockchain, if anybody is willing to do some research, check it out. DESO.com. DESO.com is the blockchain, which stands for Decentralized Social Media.
So you're
And
selling
it's a new app
music
that's
using
called.
your technology? Is that what you're doing?
Well, I'm actually, yeah. It's actually trading. It's actually trading music. You know, it's a form of selling because I don't have
All right, wait,
customers.
so hold
Meaning
that thought,
they're
maintain.
part.
Hold that thought, because that kind of
Uh-huh.
goes with the next question. How do NFTs and blockchain technology impact music ownership and royalties? And can you explain that to the people in here that have music?
Oh
Break
yes,
it
most
down.
definitely. Really, the artist is in control of how much. If you will want to give some ownership up, you can, but you don't have to. If you want to give a percentage of royalty up, you can, but you don't have to. And then not only royalties and ownership, if you're on blockchain, you can have tokens. Like I have 2 tokens. I have the maintain the reason coin and I have the maintain the reason token. I can have those as incentives instead of my actual royalties or my actual, you know, whatever. I can have my tokenized digital assets as incentives for people who engage and support. But it's so many ways. It's so many ways, and actually they're being invented every day because the possibilities are endless when it comes to like the tokenization of like crypto and blockchain because it's all about people and the true value is in people. So we generate value in whatever it is. It's all about our connectivity, our activity. So it's all about the people, you know.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
All
lie, I
right.
don't understand anything you said. I need to go take a class. I'm too like, yo.
Yeah,
Shan?
most definitely.
Yeah.
Listen, what this my nephew was saying over here,
Mhm.
this is what it needed to be because this whole world changed now. It's not the way it used to work for when it was with me.
Right.
Now,
Right.
when he was explaining it, it sounded to me like the stock exchange, like down to the
It's pretty
letter.
much imagine the stock exchange, but instead of stocks, it's people.
But
It's
listen,
Jen,
it's
it's
all
me,
the same.
and
It's
you're
all the
investing in
same
people.
strategy. People buy the
When I grow, you
stocks and
grow.
when it falls.
Yeah.
And so y'all
Yeah.
should listen to this young man because this is the wave of the future. All right. And what he told you is where to go. And if you're invested in yourself and you want to do that, follow what he said. Tell them
And I will
again
be
where they
holding
got to go.
workshops. DESO.com. DESO.com. It's very simple.
Thank you, nephew, because I learned
Excuse
from
me.
you.
And another way, I mean, like how you were just saying too, to add on to that about with the NFT, especially as an artist, there's a more creativity route that you could do with that you could show more self value with it. And I just learned this about this being down there at Basil. You could have a currency with it that goes way beyond just about with USD, and then also just staying with the base of that's staying there in your pocket, if that makes sense. And to all my hustlers and everybody,
You
what
are
I'm
the
about to say was
currency.
just
You
staying in
create your own currency. You are the currency.
Exactly. And one of the best things about what you could do with an NFT, especially as an artist, I tell this to everybody, with your old music, go back through your catalog and everything, see something that you want to visualize to, and they have companies out there that could put together a whole NFT package for you. I mean, where you could even sit here and push it to your own rate and everything, and then you still get your full kickback from it. And because I know a lot of times cats do not want to sit here and learn about the practices and everything with that. But again,
It's simple.
these are certain,
It's very simple.
yeah, it's certain ways to go about with it. But yes, sir.
All right, so nephews, both of you, right? Do y'all know my history, right? I've dealt with people that they've signed me to say, let's do this NFT stuff and let's do this and let's do that. We're gonna make this much money from your images. but I never saw anything on an NFT. Like, it's like so.
What it is. Did you ever create a profile or account on a certain blockchain that they were on?
No, because those people that
if you
they
didn't, well, that's the reason.
Let me
Because if
show
you
you.
didn't, the
It's
reason
like
is
the old record record
you won't
label
even be able to
business.
receive anything unless you have an account or a profile.
Now
on that
listen, nephew, listen. It was just like the old days of the record business. They selling me, oh, we gonna get this money. They didn't tell me how it worked. You know what I'm saying? So I
See, one
signed
thing
a
about the
joint thinking
blockchain,
like
the
boom, boom,
blockchain
boom.
it's more security on blockchain too. I forgot to mention that.
Look,
because the
what I'm
transactions is all
saying,
transparent.
nephew.
It's all transparent.
All right, but nephew, what I'm saying to you is I got caught with the NFT stuff. And so listen to you because you know how to get around the third party.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I dealt with NFT.
Real quick, what I was trying to explain is you wouldn't even get caught up in any fraudulent activity if you had your own personal account on the chain. Because you were not on chain, they were able to do whatever they're supposed to do, and it was just up to their own discretion to give you whatever. You know,
everybody listening.
If you were on chain,
yeah, but they still lie.
If you were on chain with your own account, and when you're on a blockchain, everything is transparent, so you can see everything that's going on, how everybody moving, how much money going here, what's going here, and nothing can be hid when you're on chain.
This is why I keep saying why these people need to hear you. Because you telling them what these folks didn't tell me. And so you're very important. And I'm telling people how you can get caught. And you're telling them that, you don't need
There's not
these
too many
people.
The technology I've been using for the last 3 years, not too many people really have access to it. It's available now, but it's growing now. You know, there's more people becoming aware of it. So it's all about awareness. It's out there. It's
I don't think nephew getting what I'm saying,
among the
how
first
important
to
you
use
are,
it,
sir.
but it's definitely out there, and I'm sharing it. Like I said, I'm willing to share whatever. Anybody interested, just holler at me. I definitely pass it on.
There you go. That's why I love it.
It's as simple as just like creating a Facebook account or Instagram account. But I will be holding workshops too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, most definitely.
All right, now when you hold these workshops, right?
Workshops.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys, we got to catch up on time, so we're going to go to the next question. All right, we're going to go on to the next question. We've talked about NFTs. So we've talked about concerts, but my question to the artist is, are virtual concerts a sustainable income source for independent musicians in this space? And I'm going to start with you, Ram.
It just depends on what you as an individual consider sustainable. Because and it also depends on the support system that you have behind you. Because sometimes like Jen was saying, sometimes you might have more people in production than you actually do in the audience. In these spaces, you got to kind of figure out where the balance is and attack it from that perspective and what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. You might not make money on this one right now, but the next one that you're geared up or you're doing something in this situation that might help the next one make you money. So sometimes you have to invest and put a lot of equity, sweat equity in certain things to make it greater later. It just depends on your situation. Your situation may be different from my situation just because of the subject that we're dealing with. Two artists are totally different artists. So you might have one artist who has a lot more of an appeal that may draw a bigger crowd, and then the other one may not. But depending on how you set that up, that other artist without the big appeal may get the bigger crowd, just depending on how you approach it. And as far as financially, it's up to the individual and what you really want to consider as a good, it's sustainable,
Absolutely.
There's much money in here. There's a lot of money in here. And it's, we can be greedy and get it one time and then not get it anymore. Or you can just let it kind of trickle and then consistently create that space for you and keep getting it. So I do say you can get some money in here, depending on how you do it, approach it.
Thank you, Ram. Rex, we haven't really been able to hear from you tonight because you've been in and out of a coin, so you haven't really been able to answer many of the questions. So I just want your input, before we ask the audience and get Howard's last input.
Yeah. So we're talking about how artists can be
on Metaverse. So I would say leverage platforms out of just Horizon Worlds and VR chat. Look at trying to build your own platform, and also as well, look at other games. A lot of games need like good music, like 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 a your music out to a popular reality game or virtual reality game. They're paying good money for this, and I think that leveraging it, using as much to as far as its utility to as many platforms as possible. Think outside of the box of just you just selling a performance. Actually, sell the music to popular mixed reality games, virtual reality, because games like say for example, all of us play Grand Theft Auto. A lot of music got a second life because it was on Grand Theft Auto. So I would say try to take your music and leverage it as much as possible because that's where the value is. That was a strategy that I've seen that has worked. Several VR applications like a Population One, another good one. I believe it was. It's another one on Steam. I can't think of the name right now, but a lot of musicians, particularly in rock and roll, are already licensing their music out to virtual reality because they're on this thing, 24/7. So they're finding ways to try to monetize from this. I don't really see why hip hop can't.
Oh no, he went out on us again. All right, well, there you go.
Called on.
I know he's out. All right, I'm going to open the floor now to anyone that has any questions for the panelists. Please come up to either side of the circle to ask your question.
I say to add on too quick to about with your concert, about with the concerts too. One thing that I seen on here that is a for sure method. I call it the Craig Macbeck. Like you gotta really be in their ear with it. After like I say 400 shows on here, and again I say half of those shows were paid for me. I say this like you do pay like Ram would say like about your pay your worth system. People are gonna pay for a show. I do not care if you have to sit here and wait for like months at an end. You could do this stuff weekly. And then how Rex was just saying too about there's multiple platforms that you could showcase to that show or you could showcase to that song. And a lot of people are just being distinguished because they only are comfortable to one platform. You could be on here weekly doing with a show. And I mean, it's not even just about being to like, oh, you have to make thousands of dollars. You could really get up to like $100 to $300 weekly if you know how to really sit here and go to these right directions about pushing your show. Like, I mean, that's why a lot of times you see like in Vegas, they do loud singers or even to the format, I call it the Fremont approach. You could really sit here and make them pay your worth. Like I'm telling you, like it's really done and it's possible. Like this is free game because I'm telling you a lot of times, like I didn't know this until like almost 3 years in this thing. And I'm like, oh, I could have been doing this factor. And LaRussell said it best. People will always pay for a show that never been seen before. And like how everybody would say, when you have that creativity on here, you can find a certain team behind it. If you got to put some ducats behind it with it, you would get it back in the kickback. You feel me? But yeah, that's another way too that you could really start to get profit from these shows on here. You don't have to just keep waiting just to have like a big name behind it. No disrespect to the big names and everything on here and all that. But a lot of times when you're a local opener or you're opening for these acts, you have to really start making money with yourself too, because then that's how you can really start getting these bucks in. But if you're not ready to get like little increments like that, how you gonna be ready for the money to trickle down? Like Ram was saying earlier, but no, that's really a lucrative way you can really make money with these concerts on here. Like just don't stay to one platform.
Thank you. Again, if anyone has any questions, comments, you are more than welcome to come up to the Circle City Girl.
Hey, great job, everyone. I'm going to go back to what Maintain was saying about, being on the blockchain, doing the NFTs with music and, trying to capitalize on that. Part of being in the metaverse just because you're in here and it's a new platform and it's a new venue for a lot of people to explore, you don't just walk in and know everything day one. Part of being in here is learning all about what's going on in here, whether it's blockchain, NFTs, or just how to navigate within the metaverse. And, part of the benefit of blockchain is the accountability and the fact that you can get royalties down the road. So if you sell a music NFT, you trace it all the way back, every time it gets resold, you can make residual income off of that. But I want to, put out there too that you shouldn't be coming in here and selling music NFTs thinking that it's a get rich quick scheme, because it's not. It requires a lot of work, a lot of maintenance, and it's something that's going to take time to make money off of. But I think the best part about being in here, as there are people who do know how to do this, and Maintain can be a resource that might be able to point you in the right direction. So for new artists coming in, this is a whole package. It's not come in the door, I've got music, I'm going to throw something out there, I'm going to make all this money. Even with the concerts like Ram's talking about, yes, you can come in and you can make a name, make some money, and have some sustainability, but it's not coming easily. You do need to work at it. It's just like the real life. So I just want to point that out, but I do think you all have good points up here. So.
Thank you, City. Shan, appreciate you. You're on mute, Shan.
If you research successful NFTs, you notice that successful NFTs, they all have purpose and reason. It can range from anything, but they have specific purpose and reason. Whether it be charitable, whether it's music, the music might come with ticket access to events. It might come with access to a video shoot. It might come with other things down the road. The NFT could be a package of things, and it's purposeful. It can be your house deeds and something. And I done seen all kinds of them. Good point, City Girl.
Listen, if you want to be successful in anything, it's going to be how you come off. And I'm not being judgmental of anybody on the panel or whatever, but the energy has to stay up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? People don't want to hear. You have to stay up in everything you do, whatever you talk about. You have to make it exciting. And when Howard came on from minute one, have y'all not noticed? This, I critique everything, and I'm not being disrespectful, but all I'm saying is I see Howard is like, yo, he keeps you interested. How the way he talks, you have to be excited in what you do. And if you're not excited in what you do, you cannot make anyone else listen to what you're saying. You can't sell me talking like, yo, and whatever he was saying, whatever Howard was saying, right? If I said it in a tone like a mono or a voice that I didn't feel confident in what I'm saying, would you believe it? And so this goes for everything. I don't care what you do, where you do it at. People tell me I'm a washed up rapper each and every day, right? I don't believe that. Who are you to tell me who I am? See who I am. And if you can still mess with that, then hey, that's cool. But I'm not going to let anyone tell me who I am. And then I'm going to speak. And I'm going to make you listen to me, because I'm going to have that energy. I'm going to feel the passion. You're going to feel the passion in my words that I speak.
Right.
I'm going to keep you entertained. And just fluctuation in your voice. Whoa. Hold on, where's he going next? Oh, because next thing you know, I might just cuss your monkey butt out. You know what I'm saying? But this is all I'm saying. Be passionate about everything you do. And I like to make examples of things that I see in life with no disrespect to no one. But I looked at him and I said, yo, son, trying to play with me, son. I'm the biggest. I want to. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't ego. That was recognizing. You know what I'm saying? You always have to see everyone as competition friendly, but you want to always come out on top. That's all. You always want to come out on top. That's it. There's nothing else. Second place is the first loser. Don't think second place is okay. No, it's not. You're the first loser. That's it.
Damn. Message.
That's some codism. That's what I say. That's message. That's bad, buddy.
Whoa.
Funny. Yeah.
That's fire.
You on mute?
Can I say something really quickly?
Please.
I just want to
Yes,
say
sir,
a big thank you to
Marcus.
everybody, every panelist that's up there. Thank you for your input. This panel here, we definitely had people from different walks of life, different ways to look at monetization, I should say, here in VR. So I definitely just want to say a big thank you to all six of you, and big thank you to Tink as well.
Can't hear you.
Absolutely. I
Thank
want to
you for your
thank you all
platform.
for being panelists tonight. It was a very, very informative conversation. We want to thank you all for your time. Can you all just go down the line really quickly and let everyone know where they can find you on your social media? Just your social media. Maintain. Where can they
My
find you?
social media, all of it is Maintain the Reason on IG. On everything. Maintain the Reason. Same as my username.
Thank you, Jen.
Yes. I just want to say thank you for having me, DJ Marcus, and the panel. Can I say a little bit of something? For those out there who have extra headsets, please donate it to the Meta Amputee Coalition. I'm here to represent double amputees, amputee people, to consider the metaverse to reinvent their lives. So please DM me at Jen Smash, and that's it, man. All good.
All right, and where can they find you, Jen?
Jen Smash everywhere.
And
Google me,
your
right?
website for your entrepreneur
It,
academy.
My school. The school is happening now. Here's something. If anybody wants to come to the next class where I'm having a lawyer who is specialized in trademarks and copyrights, let me know. I got 10 spots for this class. $10. All the money is going to this expert, and he will help you and break down the law for you. So DM me at Jen Smash. That's VIP Entrepreneur Academy. I'm bringing the experts in here to help businesses,
Absolutely,
do the right thing.
Then her class is lit. Shan?
If you spend $80 for your shoes and your nails and your hair and all that, take that little $10 and go to Jen's class and learn something and whatnot, and just give a little bit less of nails or whatever the hell, get short of weave or something. But take that money and invest in yourself.
Right.
And go to Jen Smash's class and learn something. Shit, $10. Come on, what you gonna miss that?
Really?
I spend that on whistles every day, 2 and 3 times a day. It's nothing to educate yourself and help somebody else out. All right. And the official MC Shan on Instagram, the official MC Shan. And I hope you can take what I have to dish. Because if you give it to me, I'm giving it to you right back, immediately.
Thank you, Rex.
No remorse.
Oh, he's in a coin again. Ram?
Hey.
Okay, never mind. He's back. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Rex,
you can find me on Instagram. I can't.
We gotta get him.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, Rex_exact, REX. Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, you're glitching out.
You're glitching out,
Yeah.
brother.
You're speaking too real tonight.
Yep.
Ram?
Good, my brother. Ramrock. I'm Ramrock, RAMROCK
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, Ram. Can you give me a quick second? I know Rex is at a place where he keeps cutting in and out. I just want to drop his socials.
Please.
On IG, he is Rex, REX_XZEC. Again, REX_XZEC. Rex Exact.
Thank you much. Ram?
And I am Ramrock Music. You can find me, Google me. I'm all over the place. RAMROCKMUZIC.VR is my Instagram for the VR, and RAMROCKMUZIC regular Instagram. And so, and thank y'all for having me here. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Howard?
Yes. Anywhere they got an internet dial tone, AOL, it's still been the same name for the years. Howard 702 LV. Yes, that's me. You can find that on all entities, you feel me? But not even as that, you can find the Howard Hour Live. You just put it all straight on Google and I'll pop up like a pimple. So yes. Find me all on those different outlets like the plug. Let's go. Thank y'all for me being here too. Shout out to DJ Marcus. And Tinker Love too, man. Hey, the questions was amazing. So
Well,
hey,
thank you,
let's get
Marcus,
it.
for that. I want to thank you all for coming up here tonight. And at 10:30, I believe, at 10:30, yes, Rex Exec will be having a class. So if you all would like to stay around, it would be much appreciated for that. And then tomorrow we will be heading over to VR chat for the rest of the week. So we hope to see you all there. It's going to be very much more so informative, and you get to see the outreach center of things and people that you can connect with over there. Marcus did an amazing job over there for the community. We are super proud of this event. Thank you to the Mr. Block Party Radio team, Fuchsia, Anadi, City Girl, Blue Moon, everyone involved, Goddess, Ferrari, everybody involved in tonight with making this happen. Big shout out to Jordan the Twin for the build, and we will see you all in a few minutes, and we will see a lot of you tomorrow. Thank you all for coming out tonight.
Good night.
Everybody head over here to the
Thank y'all.
spawn point over here on the side of the couch.
Yeah.
Look, Mama, I'm on a panel. I'm with famous
Hey,
people.
look, I gotta go
Look,
and
Mama.
I gotta go and finish
What
putting
up?
in my coils in my RV. I'll see y'all later, and thank y'all for
All right.
having me. All right, appreciate y'all. Should have
Appreciate
been
you.
responsible. Ha!
Panelists, thank you again.
You didn't have to
Right on, brother.
leave this world.
You
You,
make me
didn't
want
have to
RV.
leave this world.
Much love. Talk to you later.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
you come for me. That'll be your last first thing you see the blast and you ask what's happening.
All right, everybody, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I'm going to touch base with Rex just to make sure he is able still to do it. Again, I know he's not in his normal place. Location, I should say, so where he's at tonight doesn't have the best Wi-Fi, so to say. So that's why he's been calling out back and forth. So if he is unable, we may see if we can do it a different night, but I don't know if it's going to work out for his schedule. So, and if not, maybe we can put together an event for the community where another time when he's back in his home space, we could do it another day, because some of the stuff that he was going to bring to you, I really think that people need to hear that. So if we can't do it tonight, we'll probably look to reschedule for a different day. But I really want to make sure that everybody hears everything and it doesn't sound like a fast food microphone order.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the whole purpose of it, educating,
Oh, one more thing. Everybody, I know there's side conversations go on. Do me a favor. Please go to the back of this building, or the front, so to say, because all your conversations will be picked up on YouTube and Twitch if you do not. Thank you.
Hey, great job.
Oh yeah,
great
yeah.
job,
So if you want to take
man.
your
Great
conversation
job,
to the
man.
lobby, because it's still live out here. It's still live out here. Thank you.
Oh, it's still live. Oh, he wants us to go out here.
Yeah, it's still live.
Hey, Ram. Moonwalk, 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 right? I know. This is the only time I can moonwalk is in Avatar. In real life.